What is up, everybody? Stella Kristoff here again. Once again. Give me just a second. I'm going to get the chat up. And we're going to hit the ground running, I think. It says connection's good, too. Perfect connection. So let's... Fingers crossed. Hope everyone's having a good day today. We just got home a little bit ago. We went and saw Venom 3 in a 4DX movie theater. That is fun. It is the first time I went to a movie theater like that. I mean, the seats are shaking, there's air blowing, spraying water. It was a good old time. Had to drive him in to go get to it, but that's all right. What's up, Tim? Where did these come from? What do you mean, where did these come from? Are you talking about some packs I got here? They came from Naples, Florida, guys. Sadly, you're going to see the prices on it. That's the part that sucks. Yeah, I went down to Naples. That's where the movie theater is. And Mr. Tim Fry in the chat, he has an LGS that he got the shop to carry some Elestrals. So this was a few months ago. Yeah, they came from Prime Toys and Games in Naples, Florida. Let's see, move this here. Hold on. I got to do all the fun shenanigans. I get to do all the fun shenanigans. All of the shenanigans. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Saturday, though. So a little bit later on of a stream, but we got some stuff to open. We got all these packs. It's about 24 of each set. And then I have a Frostfall booster box that I got today as well. And then 3 first editions that I had gotten previously. So I'm going to share it on the socials, get some people in here, and we are going to open some packs. Luckily, the magic of copy and paste. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good day. Easy drive, not too bad out there. And then my parents were nice enough to watch the dog, so he got to play with their dog. He went swimming. He had a good old time. Tired as all hell. He passed out on the way home, and then right now he's out in the living room with the wife. What's up, Claw? How we doing, buddy? And last but not least, let me get stream up on my phone. What's up, bro? How are we doing? Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. Like I said, we just got home. Left the house at 9. Went to my parents' house, dropped the dog off. Took us a decent hour and a half to get down to Naples. We had some breakfast. Stopped by, got some cards. And then we went and saw Venom 3, which I think is an awesome movie. Introduction and Null's really cool. What's up, Madtown? How we doing, Keith? Yes, sir. So the LGS I did get this from, though. I went with Tim Fry, that's in chat right now. He lives down there, and he got the store to carry some Lestral, so I helped support a Learn to Play event, and they still had cards, so heck yeah. Where's my cards for sale, Trav? Yeah, that's the fun part, is organizing those cards, because you think it's not going to take long, and next thing you know, a whole day's passed. Sadly. All right, let me get some penny sleeves out, and we will hit the ground running, guys. These first sets of packs, I don't expect to get a lot out of. They were open boosters that I got this from, so you never know. But let's go ahead. Let's do Frostfall first. Get this stuff out of the way. What's up? Anyone else who's joining? What's up? How we doing? Stella Kristoff at it again. Once again. So honestly, I think if we're talking stellar-wise, Morfrost Terror would be the one I want the most. Or Enfrostics. Those seem to be a couple of the rare ones to try to find right now. Or in general, all of them are kind of... I feel like Frostfall, you're just not seeing a lot of. But this one's going to be... Racer Ridge is going to be the rare on this one. Yeah, I'm not really worried about pack trick or anything right now. Especially with Frostfall, we know how bad the pack trick usually is for all this, so let's zoom in a little bit. All right, we got ourselves Ambrosia, Stroke, Rise, Snowwaddle. Did anyone who's already backed Kickstarter, did you guys see the reveals today? Tim, you're gonna appreciate this one. They went full water, introducing a 1-cost water with 7 base attack. So it cannot be normal cast, it has to be special cast, but figured somehow discarding it plays Rise of the Depths, bring it back. I think it's sick. That can be talked about. Because the Stellar Lock I have, Tim, you might not know this, but the Stellar Lock I have, what's up, Soren? Is actually Distant Coders that he pulled in Elestriad Season 2. So he posted that for sale like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and I jumped on it. Another Arcturus. Yeah, I know. Oistillery, or however you want to say it. But imagine comboing those up though. Play Oistillery, discard a water card, pop a card on the field, play Rise of the Depths, the card you sent to the graveyard being Starbit, bring it back. Moonrise seems like it's going to be freaking hype. Like, it's going to be nuts going into that. Yeah, like I said, these first few packs, guys, I'm going to open no guaranteed on anything. They were open boxes. There's a Chivalry, though. It's not too bad. Not too shabby for the Chivalry. Did anybody catch 1S plays versus Caleb.ex today? Give me a defense water that can sit in probably back row. Yep. Well, I remember one game you and I played. You got that Oyster's Divine Blessing. That's a good card. I know one game you and I played. You had Oysterous up to what, a 15 defense one game? It's like a 13, 15 defense, something like that. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. The Drautago we're actually going to keep to the side. I am dangerously low on Drautagos. Race to the top. You haven't watched it yet? Just today's or any of them yet? So far, I'm the only Thundercaster whose episode isn't up yet, ironically. And Hiboofin, where Soren plays at. Hiboofin. Bane of my existence. That card used to be the bane of my existence. I started watching you went live, yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what though, Chris and Jess, the montage they did in the beginning, that was funny. Circle the Sky. That's going to be something that a lot of people are going to try to do moving forward. Yeah, literally. And Imperwatt. Double Race to the Top. That's interesting. I don't remember seeing a lot of doubles in these ones. There's a lot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like PTA and my freaking rabbit. Every chance you get, man. I think there's only been a handful of times, maybe like less than 5 times, that you didn't PTA one of my rabbits. Doesn't matter what part of the game it's in. Glaciers. No. That, no, there are still matches going on. I think that's okay to say. That's not revealing anything. I'm not going to reveal. There's a Hollowite Pyro. We'll take that. That's not revealing anything, so I think we should be good there. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because I think their match, within one game, it was 4 rabbits got PTA'd, something like that. Pretty sure. All right, core room. All right, at least these ones we are about halfway through. Do you guys want me to open all the loose packs first edition first, or should we open the booster of Frostfall first? What do you guys think? There's a full art Kione. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, PKN Law, yeah. Can you still get a Stellar if you pull the full art and the spirit in this set? I forget. No, but I will tell you a decent chunk of those matches were already done. That's why, like, I haven't been watching everyone's what do you call it? Like, you guys could vote on who's gonna win each match. I haven't looked at that bracket yet. I know Soren, you've been posting on either your Discord or mine or both of them, so I've been keeping up to date. Would you say I think it was down to like 200 or something, or 120 people left that are accurate? Um, yeah. Well, that was only what, the fifth match, fourth or fifth match at that point. So it's going to be interesting to see if anyone makes it through that first round. If we've already dropped it, take a lot of look. Oops, kind of bent that one a little bit, but that's all right. It's a cryoling. Penguin, Permara, all right, Indus, and a Mustache. I'm gonna have to count these. That's actually a decent chunk of that box. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think PK's rabbits lived and then only one or two of Laws got PTA. Yeah. Dude, I've play tested against Law. Like, that man's legit. Second Mustache. He is a legit player. I would put him up there, and this isn't revealing anything, but I would put him up there with Distant Coder and Bean Soldier. Like, the way he plays the game and everything. I don't know. And yeah, because I mean, what was that? 6-pack? I don't know if they mixed it up. I highly doubt it. And ironically, Tim, I think it was the same two guys that were there when we did the play event. I definitely recognized one of them, and then the other one said that there's a Fleming off. The other one did say that he remembered you and me being there. Not us particularly, like specifically, but that he was there for that. It did hit 400K. Hell yeah. Dude, I can't wait for that. The freaking Kickstarter. I did tell my wife last night about how much I backed. She was not as mad as I thought. Flash, we changed the subject very quickly after. I honestly, I don't know when my match is. I know a couple people did ask. I'm not really too worried about it. You know what I mean? It'll air when it's aired. I might ask them just to kind of let you guys know, and then we can post it on here so you guys can pop off for it. I mean, honestly, these are some good pulls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're only missing 2 pulls out of that box. Flamemoth, Waspivy, Circle of Sky, Boofin, Divine Blessing, Shiver War. We got a boy, the Lava Lift, Moss Station, Double Moss Station by Pyro, and Kione. Clumping. Oh, I gotcha. I know, I can't wait to see what the next ones are going to be. So, honestly, of all these cards, I think the only one I'm keeping might be the Hollow by Pyro. Yeah. As you guys know, as I pull stuff, I do need to update my my list, my sales. Yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. I'm gonna try to sell this stuff. Like I said, everything I pull, I usually end up, unless it's like a stellar or like a card I might really want or need. I usually just repost them all. All right, Quackle, Sorlip, Mount Olympus, Crack Kit, sorry. Honestly, then all these, I have enough staples now, so I don't really need to keep any of these per se. Imperial. The Imperial. Make sure to, while you guys are here, if you guys need to buy a Elestrals card, please use my affiliate link. It is in the description. Again, you guys don't really save anything. You don't save anything, but it helps your boy out a little bit. Please like the stream. But if you're not going to go to Elestrals shopelectrals.com, please go to madtownhobby.com. If you guys remember, we were partnered up with Keith. There's a Leonite. We were partnered up, and then do I still have the cards? I still got the cards. Still got the card. Madtownhobby.com. If you guys want to pause this and you got the QR code right there as well, that's for his Discord. All right. Stellar time. Yeah, that was for the 28th, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm wondering what it's going to be. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. We had a discount code. It was Stellar Squad. You'd save 5% off the entire site. So, it's crazy. I don't know if that's, I don't think it's active anymore, but if you guys want to try it, go try it. Hey, you know, I'm not saying nothing. There's a Viscerus. We'll always take a Viscerus. We will always take the Vis. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting announcements. I know everyone thought it was going to be TCG player. Obviously, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Visible Tempest. That would definitely help me out, like resale wise. But you never. I really don't know what it could be. Again, he did just sign a contract, didn't he? He posted that on Twitter. I think he signed a contract for an event. So it might be that. It could be both. I'm pretty sure he'll probably add in Shattered Stars. I don't see why he wouldn't at this point because that would be 3 days before, 4 days before. Well, remember when it comes to the Shattered Stars, there's an equal link. We don't need to keep the equal links anymore. Was it with the numbers? Is that how he did that then? Well, Ro, remember though, man, I always get a whole bunch of Shattered Stars. So when it comes to like Master Set and stuff, I mean, you can reach out to me at a later date. Or even just, I mean, you can hit me up on Discord. And if it's, you know, if you need to wait a couple weeks, but you want to get like one of everything, two of everything, man, I'm down for that. I'll easily put some of the stuff aside. I'm glad we're back to normal. Celebrations, it hurt. My polls were complete dog shit. And there's a... Guys, real quick. What is my favorite Elestral? Hit that chat. Let me know. We might have just pulled my favorite Elestral. And that's how much I love this card. Is that just by barely seeing it, I know we pulled it. Smaltuga, Elichick, Barabog. Soren, you're in here. Soren knows my favorite Elestral is. Saccharosaur, Griffuse, Sonicore, Full Art Sonicore. We will always take a Sonicore. He's my boy. He is the boy. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, just let me know either way, man. I got you. Tim, we'll see you later, buddy. Look, Jester knows. Jester knows my favorite Listral. And I Krakatuga. All right. Let's see. We got Disco and Pump. I was nice to see the Wear Pump. Am I getting off screen? I feel like I keep getting off screen. Actually, where can we get focus, please? Focus. There we go. That's better. All right. Nope. You guessed it before. Listen, that's my jam. If anyone looks at the reveal for the 500 sub giveaway, there is a picture at the end of that video in the outro. I'm actually getting that made into a playmat. So, and this was upside down. I think tomorrow or Monday, I'm gonna officially pull the trigger on that. Yeah, I will say I was there when they recorded it. It's a shield. I was just happy to see someone play Sonicore. Because spoiler alert, I don't play Sonicore in my first match, and it hurt my soul. But it didn't fit. Sadly, it did not fit. Everyone knows how much of the Sonic Core. I did have a deck at one point that I thought was really good with Sonic Core. And since then, since I dismantled it, it's just I can't. I can't get it into a decent deck. I did try to make a Sonic Core Turbo deck using actual Golden Apple Discord. It just again, it didn't feel good. They say let it go. Fruit is not dead, guys. Just remember that. Fruit is not dead. Whoever says it is wrong. Sorlet, we have Mount Olympus, Karen's Oval, Electric, Smoked Hooga, Javalantis, Zephyr, Galaxy, into a Glidestale. Like, can you guys just think about this for a minute? That today was what? The 5th match? We still have 11 more matches around 1 to watch. Like, that's nuts in my opinion. And the amount of different like content creators and different TCGs. I mean, we literally have all counting Elestrals, and I will count Elestrals in this, but the top 4 major TCGs all have representation in this tournament. Because think about it, I think Digimon we have at least 1 or 2. Because doesn't Matter Shay do Digimon, I think. Hold on. Oh. Got my mom sending me pictures. I'm pretty sure Matter Shay does Digimon. Teklo Foundry does Magic the Gathering, hence the name. So many Yu-Gi-Oh players. Again, my opponent round 1 is Golden over Yu-Gi-Oh, so that should tell you. One of my opponents is the Law Yu-Gi-Oh. So, but we have so much representation. Myself and Wirtz, I believe I'll have to double check. I believe Wirtz and I are the only 2 that only have done Elestrals. Like that's where we started. Because I know, yeah, I think everyone in the Elestronauts, they all came from Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Oh, he did Flesh and Blood too. Well, I know his name because he flat out said like I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, but Teklo Foundry is a Magic card, isn't it? Isn't that actually from the game? It's a land or something, isn't it? Or I don't know any of the terms for Magic. I played Magic when I was a kid, but I mean that's literally 20 years ago. Yeah, like playing it, but I think he started his YouTube channel for Elestrals. Actually, I need to reach out and ask him about that. He's someone I would love to do a collab with him. Like if that is true that he started his YouTube for Elestrals, I would love to do like a sit down with him and just get his headspace and maybe make a video with it. You know what I mean? So less hits on this one, but we pulled the Vis and we pulled the Sonic Horse. So I personally am completely happy with that. Anytime I pull a full art Sonic Horse, I'm ready. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was Magic. So do we have no one that did Magic content then? I don't know. Those are the ones we're keeping. Probably go ahead. I'll probably list all the stuff too, not the why. But the Sonic Horse, good hit. Latagon, Krakatuga, Voltempest, Viscerus, major hit. Leonite, and Moss Station. Bear with me. I will try to pay more attention than I actually stay on screen. Get back this way. All right. Now the fun part. Can we pull a Stellar Cryo Scourge? That doesn't exist. I think what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing we did the other day when we streamed on Thursday. All of the box toppers we're going to leave face down. We'll set them right here in the corner. And then as we open, we will check them out. And same thing, I'm not going to shuffle the packs or nothing. We're not in the mood for all that right now. Plus, we have 4 boosters to open, so it exists. You'll pull it, man. That'd be dope. That would be dope. One thing I want to check with everybody, and I'm gonna give you guys some homework, whatever. Anyone who's opened Frostfall and you guys have the Cryo Scorch cards, do me a favor, double check to see if any of them do say 1 out of 10, even though it's not stellar. The only reason I ask is Eclipse Moonglow is one of the people that's pulled this card. He has a Cryo Scorch, but the holo print is off. Or it's like a double holo print, but where it says Cryo Scorch, the holo on the name is slightly off. Almost like a ghost print is the best way to say it. Like that would be where the stellar icon would have been. So I'm wondering if some of those cards actually say, like, if it's a misprint. Because it's possible it could have happened. I mean, they did that with the Aerowar, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times. I was there for his match too, so we talked for a little bit. I think I played him on a Tuesday night once. BT Dubs, he beat me. So, which my Tuesday nights have been terrible lately. I notice if I try to win, I don't do good that night. But I think tomorrow, we talked about this on Thursday's stream. I think tomorrow I'm going to make a poll and we are going to go back to an original idea that we had. I think Soren, you might have been there when we were talking about this. I don't know if it was on Discord or not, or maybe we were all just chatting about it. But I'm going to list 4 Elestrals that don't see a lot of play, and they are going to be 2 cost, if not 3 cost. And I'm going to try to make a deck around that card and then play that. That's going to be our Tuesday nights going forward. That I might make it a series. I gotta check with obviously when I'm playing people if they're okay being recorded. There's an Emperor one. Make sure they're okay being recorded. But I might go ahead and do that, and then post the matches later on. Like do a separate like a montage video or something. There's a Galaxy. Like honestly, like I see Racerus. Racerage would be number 1. That would be one of the ones I would want to try. Especially after seeing Dimax play with it. Didn't he go 3-1 using that deck or something? All right, and Hollow Lycanus. That was quick. Probably, like I said, I think we're gonna skip all of it today. And Speaker Research. Beetlejuice, anybody? Yeah, anyone that wants to go see Venom 3, I highly recommend it. Let's keep doing the Patrick, man. Galaxy. I will say, so every movie, I don't think this is spoiling anything. Every movie we've seen multiple symbiotes, right? It's not just Venom. I forget what the first one was. I know the second one was Carnage. This one has the most guest symbiote appearances. So I was completely okay for it. Even my wife was jamming out too. It's like my wife's like she's really starting to get into like the superhero movies. I would say since Thor Ragnarok, my wife has been like definitely invested in the superhero movies. Or in that scenario, anti-hero. Let's say more Frost. Abominable. Yeah, I highly recommend go seeing that movie. It was Riot was the first one. Okay. And oh, I actually did the pack trick right. Is that a full art? Is that an Aerowat? I hope it's an Aerowat. Hopefully it's a number I don't have. I know that's one of the ones that complete the master set. I actually had to like really go out of my way for it and buy it from somebody. And is that going? Okay. My phone flickering. I was making sure that we're still going. Making sure I didn't lose you guys. Newest Stellar Saturday video is up. And then I did I told you guys I've had an issue recording the Caster Clash videos. So I should still have the recording of one that none of the audio is salvageable. So what I might do is just do a voiceover on that. At least so that way we can get another episode up. I know Soren and we've talked, we're gonna be doing an episode soon. Tim, I think Tim and I have talked about it. Eclipse, definitely an Eclipse. But same thing, any of you guys watching, I mean, you guys don't have to have a YouTube channel to do these Clash videos with me. But if you guys are interested, please message me on Discord. I'm definitely trying to get more Clash videos up. That seems to be one of the more popular things I've done. Stellar Saturday, sometimes it's hit and miss. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure some people just think it's more like showing off, but I do like having like a consistent series like that. Gigaflora. What would you guys see what was it? The Gigaflora that sold for what, $200 the other day? Someone did like a flash sale. I always miss the flash sales. Every time. I guess we'll keep those. Where's the other one? Racer Ridge. I think that's enough Tritoggers right now, to be honest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll keep 2 more. Then we'll have 3 full playsets. You're good, Claw. Dude, anytime you see us playing on Discord, jump on in, man. I know normally it's the same. It's the 3 amigos, Soren, myself, and Eclipse. But man, jump in. I mean, as of right now, like I said, I think I only have 2 Clash lobbies in the Discord, but I'll make more. Like I definitely don't mind doing that. No. Cat Perfume. I love myself some Cat Perfume. Dude, once that alpha hits, it's going to be freaking nuts. The second we have an official launch for that, like I know he said hopefully like by December 1st, the second that we have an official launch for that, I'll be taking at least a day off of work. 100%. Make sure if you guys are going to stream that at all, like Dan said, he posted that picture. Please make sure you are letting the fan base know that that game is not finished. That it is an alpha and beta testing. Yeah, join in, man. Even if you're not going to play, like join in with us. There's a divine blessing. Yeah, I mean, we never really have an issue with. Yeah, day off and grind. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, we don't usually have an issue with people watching, man. I would just say like during the match, try not to say anything. The best way to say it is I think it was Soren I was playing, and someone jumped in. I didn't do a misplay, but I probably should have done something different. And because he made a comment, I did something different. I think I ended up winning the game. But again, it was a complete goof on my part. Like, if he didn't say anything, I probably would have done something different. So I just asked, like, if you guys are gonna jump in and watch people play games, like, don't comment in and be like, oh, by the way, you should do that, or hey, do this instead. Like, because like, say if it was a tournament setting, obviously that definitely would not be happening. So that's just my thing about it. Like, I try not to, unless it's like an illegal move or something. You know what I mean? All right, I saw another hollow. There's another Dratu. Talk about Morfrost. That Morfrost stock's been nuts lately. Other than this one, I think I only got, what, 2 left? Alright, come on. Give me something good. Bertolith. Hoping for a Stellar, obviously. Even one of the Bears would be cool. I know my man Distant Coder's still looking for that Ursical. So if we pulled one of those, I would definitely have to hit him up. Chains of Prometheus. Yeah, I feel bad for Coder. I don't know if you guys saw his post earlier. So he sold, I think, all 3 of his Stellar Inquilinkses. And I don't know what happened, but now he's looking for one to get another one back. Which I gotta look at it. I did actually get myself a copy of his Divine Rune. So I can't wait for that to come in. And then anyone near the Connecticut area, I don't know if you guys saw, Dan made a post today. He's gonna be at that Imperium LGS. They have a tournament on. You saw that one? Yeah, November 3rd. They have or you talk about the Distant Coder thing. They're holding a tournament, which the prize pool, I think the first place winner gets $400. So first of all, hell yeah. But Dan's gonna be there since it's in his neck of the woods, and he's gonna be playing people for his Divine. Which honestly, with that new Moonrise deck, good luck. That is gonna be a little difficult, in my opinion. All right, almost done. I think we got like another 6-7 packs left. Another more frost. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Honestly, I don't think we're hitting anything else. I think that's 13 cards. So everything else, sadly, will be probably non-hollows. Unless we got an error box. We know there's enough error boxes. So let's just power through it. Wooly. The uncut sheet is actually really cool. Let me see. Ugh. The uncut sheet actually is really cool. So I did this custom myself. Obviously the sheet's there, but if you guys notice all the Elestral cards, that is me myself doing that. So this one is not like all the hollows. It's just multiple of the same stuff, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. I am like, part of me is debating like if I actually want to keep that or try to sell it. We are looking for a house right now, my wife and I. And when we move, I will have an actual office. So you guys can see behind me, this house we live in is only a 2-bedroom. So this was the spare room. It is nice. This is the spare bedroom, and it's just, if you guys, I'm sure you guys can tell, it's very messy. There's a Bronaglow. So we actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Huh, maybe it is an error box. But yeah, we're looking for a new house. At least 3 bedrooms. That way I can actually have an office and set it up accordingly. You know what I mean? That way the background isn't just like the clutter. Especially over here on this side of the room. It is a hot mess. But at least that way I can display everything properly. I don't know if you guys can probably see it, but I got a big old display on top of that dresser. All of my master sets are over there. We got a bunch of plushies, my 2 content creator boxes, and then I got some Pokemon stuff over here. So when we do move, and I do have a better space for office, more space, I can set it up accordingly and actually kind of show some of that stuff off. And before anybody asks, I think I've said a couple of times, I am not getting the Clash box. No big deal. It was a limited run for those boxes. They made a lot less than normal, and they need to get. It's good. It's fine to say it. They needed to get a better audience. You know what I mean? So a lot of the people they sent it to, I mean, from 5,000 subs to like 60,000 subs. You know what I mean? So we are small time. I completely understand, completely get it. Some jealousy in it, don't get me wrong, but it's all good. Fingers crossed, I hope I get a Moonrise one. But obviously, I won't know that for quite some time. So that's the box. Let me put some of these other Frostfall cards away. As long as I don't drop my phone, that'll be really good. Alright, I'm running out of room. Alright, so shout out first of all the Imperawatt. The Lycurus we are going to keep. Everything else, I mean, I'm good with posting it, man. So we got ourselves doubles of these. So double Chain, double Verd, double Morlith. That's not too shabby right there. We got those. Then we got ourselves Frostics, Bronaglow, Circle of the Sky, Chivalry, Flamemoth, Divine Blessing, and the big boy, Imperawatt. I would love to make an Imperawatt deck too. I don't know what that would look like. Even if it's a one of, you know what I mean? Run a deck that's mainly all Frost and do like a couple fun. Say you're doing a Rabbit or something, just to have a couple in there so they don't expect it. All right. Everything else you guys are going to see today is going to be first edition. So we got 3 of these we're going to rip. And then also too, I will say this, we're definitely going to be done before 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but at 9 p.m. Eastern, that should be 8 p.m. Central. Eclipse Moonglow finally got his celebration packs in, so he will be streaming. So 100%, I'll be heading over there to watch him. But 100%, if you guys are able to swing over and watch our boy. All right. Got another one. Now, the real crazy thing for that would be if we pulled another full art stellar. That would be freaking nuts. I don't know what numbers are left. I know there's, what, 3 or 4 left to pull. I personally own number 1, so we know that's not one of them. Yeah, definitely go over and support him if you guys are able to. I got to be up early for work, so most likely as he's streaming, for me, it's probably going to be just on my phone, you know what I mean, relaxing, but definitely if you're able to watch him. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually pull this out just slightly. A little more camera room. And there's the full art already. That was quick. Quick. First pack. Alice. I feel like maybe I should have played Win. That's what, the 3rd A-list that we pulled in the last couple of weeks. We pulled one on, I think it was we pulled a Kickstarter one on Thursday. Now, if we can pull a Stellar to go with that, maybe another P-Gust, keep it wind. I'll be fine with that. Floracne. Floracne is another one that'd be kind of cool to run. And Falcane. Floracne I do want to look at real quick because enchanted Elestrals can attack the turn unless they are fire. So that's pretty cool. That's something I wonder if they're ever going to retcon that. Because a lot of the times if it's fire, it's when fire or frost can swing in or do whatever. So since this came up before frost, that's kind of cool. Only fire enchanted Elestrals can attack the turn they're cast. So basically, Racer Ridge with a bigger booty. Actually, both stats are doubles. Actually, that's a really good example for it. Necklace, Painlessin. Sadly, we do not need it. This one was open. All right, Gem, Golden Apple, Atlantis, Mount Olympus, Sorlet, Shield, Necklace, Tornado, Falcane. Sadly, do not need the Falcane. Really excited to get the Stellar one. That actually is really cool coloring that they did. Cinder, Images. Shout out to Soren. If you guys have not checked out his video yet, Soren has a brand new video. It is his interpretation of a mill deck, Cinder focused. So please, if you guys got time, go check that video out. Spark it, Thunderbolt into another Majursa. I can't wait for us to actually get Stellar Majursa. I mean, again, probably not a card I'll play, but that blue design was actually really cool. If you guys did not see it yet, that is on Don't Poke the Bear, the promo card, which is Stellar. It's the second time both those cards came together. It's the second time. All right. Zaptor, Clovey, Karen's Oval. Why are we fogging up? Can we not? Thank you. Good, good. All right. Got Mount Olympus, Quackle, Sorlet, Synetric, Spark it, Thunderbolt into another Painlessin. It's our second Painlessin of the day. Nothing yet, no. The full art Kione, or you think you were here for that, and then we opened the Frostfall box and we got a Imperilwatt, the normal one, not the Airwatt. And there's a hollow Zaptor, so I'll keep that here for now, but again, the Zaptor, probably going to keep that. Probably going to keep that. Lycoris, Elochick, P-Gust, Atlantis, Wormite, Earth Scout, Foamy, Aquarius, Carrion, Spinosect. Wow. Lycurus. There's a fire hollow. I don't know what that. Probably Leonite or Frostix. Romagen, Golden Apple. Atlantis, Tadpuff, Sluggle, Javalantis, Ivory, Foamy. What are you guys thinking? Which fire card? I'm gonna say Leonite. Damn. Been better for a Stellar Leonite, but hey. Which that honestly, the Stellar Leonite does kind of make me sad because that is a Stellar that I personally pulled, but it's one of the few that I pulled off camera. It's like the same thing. Like I've told my wife, I will not open cards off camera anymore because I think that's 3 times now that I've pulled Stellars. It was the Leonite. It was the Snowaddle I pulled off camera. Volcaries I pulled off camera. I think that might be it. I think it was just those 3. Not kind of like reverse Stellars and stuff. Because when Frostfall first came out, I think I pulled 2 Ursicles and an Urskoat. Something like that. And those are all off camera as well. There's a Viscerus. Is this going to be the deck that I get some Altar Stars to then? Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, Vipyro, drops a Lethe, Volcanic Forge, Nimba, Golden Apple, Atlantis, Earthquake, Scythe, Spinosect. Spinosect's another one. I just wish that card was better. What is up, Eclipse? Yeah, I just told them on stream that you'll be opening stuff soon. Ampherix. I 100% think we'll be done streaming by then. We're almost halfway done with this box. I got 2 more to go. So, 100% I believe we should be done. Alright, Zapdos, Veritaqua, we got Crackhead or Smog, Mount Olympus, Karen's Oval, Hammer, Earthquake, Scythe, Krakatuga. If you guys want to see my interpretation of the Krakatuga burn deck, please head over and check that out. What do you guys think about the new thumbnail or the new picture for deck builds with Stella Kristoff? There's a Pandora's Box. Yeah, we had Neighbor Games made that for us. So if you guys ever need commissions, please reach out to him. Right, that's what I'm saying. I'll take that. Even if it's a promo, I'll take that. Sorlet, Tornado Bag, there's an Exaltair. I mean, if he makes us still a Spinosect, I mean, I have to make a deck after that. I have one now, but it's just not, it's not good at all. If we're being completely honest with ourselves, it's crap. It's complete crap. Sonicore, my boy. Best boy. Sonicore, the best boy. Sonicore, the best boy. Just, he needs some more support. Nectar of the Gods. Yeah, the only way you're really keeping our Sonicore out, I've noticed, like, Golden Fleece is the only way I really kept it up multiple turns. I mean, I feel like lately there's a 70% destruction rate with my Sonicores lately. The Anteater's not going to help Sonicore though. The Anteater is only going towards insects. Just yeah, the Anteater only goes toward the insects. I was just double checking to see if he's ethereal or not. He is not. Alright, Lycurus, Tiflin, and Pump, Nimbug, Mount Olympus, Sorlet, Bag of Winds, Tornado, Necklace, Spinosect. Oh yeah, to be able to search. Yeah, I'll give you that one. 100%. I just can't wait to see what Antitan looks like. All right, to rat list, we got Rummagem, Golden Apple, Atlantis, Elechick, Smaltuga, Scavengem, Shield, Necklace, Circle the Sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we really only have two more hits left. I think it's one more hit. All right, Zaptor, Quackle, Veritaqua, Crackhead, Tadpuff, Jolton, Tornado, Foamy, Peliquarius, Tectorus. Yeah, I love that Stellar Earthquake. What was it, Jester earlier? I think it was Jester commented on the new Stellar Saturday because this week is Arcturus, if you guys didn't know. And they need to make a Nexus card of Earthquake. I think he said Glacial Stomp or something like that for the card name. But again, have Arcturus being the destruction. I don't know what you would do with it. I mean, it can just be Earthquake but Frost. Again, if they did that, I mean, they'd have to immediately go ahead and set a limit to it. And Voltempest. Yeah, I had a cool. Where is it? Glacial Visor. There you go. So I'll share this with you guys real quick because as I'm coming up with like card ideas, like I'm gonna start typing stuff out. But you ready? You ready? Divine Punishment or Divine Wrath. Either name. And the card art would be Zeus doing a lightning attack toward another god, or Hades. And so, Dan did say he is going to release more divine runes in the future. So again, Hades and Zeus, I think that would be a cool card art. It would be a counter rune. It would be 2 Omni Spirits, so anyone would be able to use it. Card effect. When an opponent activates a divine rune, you can negate that card and destroy it before the additional spirits are on it. Because I feel like if you play the spirits on it, because I believe adding the spirits, isn't that an additional effect? But anyway, this would be a counter to the activation only, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like if you play Zeus with 4 spirits and then you play this, then they're losing the 4 spirits. That's kind of too OP. So counter to activation only, not to the additional spirits on there. Anyway, when an opponent activates a divine rune, you can negate that card and destroy it before the additional spirits. Then you can search your deck for a divine and play that card, ignoring the additional effect to add spirits. So basically, I'll use Soren as an example because Soren's one of the guys I play against the most. He is a Lunacaster. So Soren's going to go ahead and play Artemis. Upon activation and putting that first spirit on there, I would activate Divine Punishment. It would destroy his card, and then I would allow to search my deck for a Zeus. I can only put 1 spirit on it, but I would activate Zeus, set it on my field. So I do think that's kind of a cool idea. I probably will send this in eventually, but I have a timestamp on there, so it works out perfect. So no one can steal my idea. But it costs you 2, first of all, so that's going to be a big thing. And then you are gaining a divine, but you're not gaining the multiple spirits. And the same thing for your opponent; they're not losing the multiple spirits. That was my main thing. Was if they lose all 4 of those spirits, I feel like it would be too OP. It would hurt. That would be too much. You know what I mean? But anyway, that is a card idea I have. I'm gonna start making more of those, and then I'm gonna send them in. I'm kind of waiting until they do when they're looking for more playtesters, because part of the application is giving them a card idea, and I would love to be a part of the playtesters. I think that would be so much fun. Lycanroc. All right, Lycanroc. I was making sure it was focused. Lycanroc, Bampigas, Elechick, Smaltuga, Ursier, Clovey, Necklace of Harmonia, Tornado, Bag of Winds, Stratamon. So sadly, this will not be an altar booster, which is fine. Not that effect though. We were talking about something like that, but it was not to that. No, I do not take any recognition for that card idea. That card was not mine. It'd be cool if it was, but that's something I think we talked about on stream once, but I never sent in any kind of deck idea or anything. So, and not to mention, let's put it this way. So this is set 4 that's being printed. It's being sent. It comes out January, right? They're testing set 6 right now. So the fact, let's think about that. The spoiled fruit card that we're talking about now was probably they probably came up with it 6 months ago, to be honest. Probably a good 4 to 6 months ago that card came out. No, I wish. I honestly, I know we talked about it. I don't think it was anything like that though. We thought of one, but it wasn't. I don't think it was a counter to healing. I have no idea. I completely forgot. But going forward, if I come up with a card idea or like we all talk about a card idea, I'm gonna start typing it up and then sending it in. I don't know exactly who to send it in on off cycle. You know what I mean? I'd rather not like bother Dan with that kind of stuff. But like I think like Wirtz would be somebody I send it to. He's already come up with a couple cards himself, so he would know who to talk to, I think. All right, last pack Magic. Zaptor, Wormite, Earth Scout, Drataya, Sad Boy, Ampump, Nimbug, Foamy, Peliquarius, Carrion, Medusa. And we'll go ahead and put some of these other cards away that we pulled earlier. Gotta start making some room in here. It's one of those things, I'm sure you guys can all agree to this, that you clean the mess up, keep it good for a couple days, and then trash. So again, we pulled the Aeolus and we pulled the Zaptor. I will be keeping the Hall of Spirits. Got to bling those decks out as much as possible. Did we pull any doubles out of this? Did we pull? Wow, we did not pull one double out of this box for Hollows. That's actually really impressive. That's really impressive. I don't think that's ever happened before, to be honest. And just so you guys can see after the last few streams, I got a stack I got to go through. We got ourselves a stack of cards. Oh, also the LGS I went to today. So I do not collect those Funko Pops, whatever they're called, but they had stickers for sale, and I had to get a couple of them. So number one, you got the Armor Titan, and then you got Obelisk the Tormentor. So I saw these, I thought they were dope. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the stickers, but yeah, I had to snag those up the second I saw them. And Tim, if you're still here, they did not have, what was it? Didn't they have like a Predator hat up or something? At the card shop, they had a giant like Predator skull up there or something. And it's not there anymore. So I'm wondering if they sold it or what happened to it. All right. Again, we will keep these to the side. It's kind of off camera now, but I got all three right there. So it is still on the playmat, but since we zoomed in, it's yeah, you guys can see it right there. Ooh, as I drop my phone again, let's not do that, please. All right. Yeah, I'd love to be able to create a card. That'd be sick. I can't, like, the Kickstarter, the people that did the create a card tier, I can't wait to see that. And then what was it? 5 people are able to make their own divine, right? I can't wait to see what people did that. Like what 5 people chose that option. Because didn't a creator slot open back up and then within like 24 hours it was gone already? All right. Zaptor, Smeltuga, Elichick, P-Gust, Atlantis, Helios, Globby, Thunderstorm, Bag of Winds, Gatabolt is the first hollow. See, Gatabolt's another one. I would love to make a deck around that. 8 base attack. I mean, there's not much you're doing to that without removal. All right. Vipyro, Tadpuff, Sluggle, Ursier, Quackle, Veritaqua, Cinder, Kinleo, Waspire, Hollow, Ambrosia. You don't see many of those. And then, yeah, like we talked about Shattered Stars, like I cannot wait for Scorpio to come out. So he did say though in the video when he was first talking about that there's, I think the season 2 again will only be 8 months. So one per element. So I don't know which route he's fully going to go with that. And then my other question was, I don't know if he's going to go in the same order or not with elements. Because we did see the Eddie, I think it's season 2, I think it's card number 40. So once we see this set, how many cards there's going to be released, we'll kind of know from there. I just noticed this one's upside down again. It's our second one that we pulled upside down. Drataya, Earth Scout, Wormite, Earth Smog, Rummagem, Cinder, Globby, Thunderstorm, into a Majesty. Majesty, one of the only sellers left from first edition I need. Do you think they're going to be more guard cards in Shattered Stars? See, that's what I was wondering too. And one of the pictures did look like it was Zeus. So I don't think they're going to do statues again. I mean, I'd be fine with just another version of a full art. You know what I mean? But if you look, there was 2 cards that he had blurred out, and one of them, like, in my opinion, kind of looked like a person. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't, because that gives people more access to gods. You know what I mean? I know with Daybreak and moving forward, like especially into Moonrise, he has hollow versions of the divines plus the full arts. But base set and Frostfall, they didn't have that. You had to buy the starter decks, or you were trying to pull a full art. So I can see him still doing that just to make the divines more accessible. There's a Viscerus. I mean, in my opinion, that would be a smart move. Again, you're only going to get what 1 out of 5 shot of pulling it, unless he does more hollows. But yeah, I mean, I don't see him. I don't know. He might use this to act. There's an altar. Finally got an altar box. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, honestly, I think Shattered Stars would also be a cool way to introduce the new gods. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he's gonna go full Olympus 12, like the Olympian 12. I don't know what his plan is. Cause, well, is Aelus one of the 12? One of the main Olympian 12? I don't know. Do you guys want to check that real quick? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, shame on me, I don't remember really ever hearing about Aelus. But if you're thinking about other gods he could do, we have Helios Chariot Ride, so I can see him eventually adding Helios to the game. Hades, I mean, we need Hades. You have Zeus and Poseidon. You need the third brother, in my opinion. He did say, didn't he say Aphrodite is going to be released? That is one of the ones they plan on releasing. But then let's flip it over. You have your divines. I mean, you still call them divine, but what about doing the Titans? You know what I mean? Kronos, you got Typhon would be a good one. Gaia. Then switch up with more effects. I know some people were talking about doing a dual type divine. I'm not the biggest fan of that. If it's going to be a dual type, I feel like the ability would have to be a little bit better. You know what I mean? Not like completely OP, but something a little better. Necro, we got drops, Symmetric, Astro Rabbit, Aramare into a Hollow Lycaris. We will take that. Yeah, there's so many different avenues that they could do for this. And again, if you guys really think about this game is still so young. You know what I mean? We're only on set 4. There's a Leonite. A card that will not sell or will not be played. Let's move this up a little bit. Yeah, I noticed Leonites and Infuriate do not move whatsoever in market. I would think they would want to come up with third Shattered Stars because I feel like more divine cards definitely need testing. Oh, you're saying in the third season? Yeah, I can see that. At least start releasing a couple of them. You know what I mean? All right. Lycanroc, we got Mount Olympus, Sorlet, Quackle, Ignector, Nekroth, Foamy, Peliquarius, Carrion, Sonicords, my boy. Sonicord needs support. See, like, part of me was like, I wonder what would be a cool, like, pre-ascension of Sonicord. We have that. It's Boombat. Sadly, it's Boombat, which has nothing to do with his effect. Not even close. Speaking of the boy. But, I mean, I'd be fine with, say, like, it wouldn't even have to be Thunder, per se. I would say Thunder, obviously, because we're talking about Sonicord. But a 1-drop, say, 1 attack, 4 defense, however you want to do base stats. But when you use this Elestral to ascend, give the new you re-enchanted as an equipment, as an empowering rune. With the stat, give the ascended Elestral plus 3 defense. You know what I mean? Something. Which at that point, I know what most people are going to say, that would just make Sonicord busted, because then you're going to lose your shot with Cryoblast. Because most of the time, mine gets destroyed, it's Cryoblast. But that'd be kind of cool, like give it an effect, or can't be targeted, something, I don't know. But at that point, it would just become too OP. Things lines up for the 3rd set of Shadow Stars. It would come out in August with set 6. It would be a perfect timing to release them. Yeah, I can see that. Well, if set 4 is coming out in January, I would say late April, March. Probably, or no, late April, May. Sorry, I'm getting backwards. May-ish would probably be the next one, yeah. I can see that, because he did say he wants to do 3 sets a year. He doesn't want to go past that. And then we're already technically, if you really think about it with Shadowed Stars, you are getting a 4th set every year. It's another upside down one. Lycanroc, Earth Scout, Wormite, Smoltuga drops, Dratio Shield, Scavengem, Spine Nymph, Panda Sun. Honestly, I do think Shadowed Stars is a cool idea to release cards early. Like he did, was it Titan Strike? That is kind of cool. I do think that's something that they should think about moving forward. Each Shadowed Stars, like, or if you do like every 2 months or something. You know, you have 8 months or 8 elements. So even if you did 3 or 4 elements, you release a new card. Excuse me. Now, so Lunar is a bad example because no Lunar is re-released to that point. But like Nobby is a prime example. Nobby is, I think, the perfect card, or Fawnlet. Or I think those are 2 perfect cards to release in Shadowed Stars before a set drops. Because clearly you see they belong to something else. But then there's still playability with them, as they are. I mean, Nobby being your honorary 5s card. Again, we did get Artemis early, but Fawnlet able to search your Artemis. So if you were running a strict Lunar deck, you did not have to worry about subbing in Thunder or Solar to get it. Tiflin, Sephiroth, and Equal Links. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got about 1 or 2 more cards left in this box. So hopefully we can pull a Stellar today. If we pulled a Stellar out of the packs, ooh, I said to drop those. Oysterous. Oysterous is the last booster Stellar I need for 1st edition. Once we get that, then we have Kickstarter and base set will be complete. Or the Stellars will be completed. Minus that Pantera, which at this point I don't think I'm gonna buy any more Kickstarter boxes, to be honest. So the Pantera might be a card that we never get. Which is sad, but it's understandable. The only way I can see myself getting my hands on that if I traded a different full art. Stellar, which, unless I pull dupes, that won't be happening. Zaptor, Golden Apple, Rubber Gem, Earth Smog, Island, Tiflin, Shield, Scavengem, Spinep, another Equal Links. I did get the neck ruff, yeah. It someone posted it on eBay. I had a buddy reach out to me and tell me, and I snagged that. So Kickstarter, the starter deck Stellars, the only ones I'm missing now are Sluggle and Hydrake. We did in fact get the Quackle, which actually I'm pretty sure I have it right here. I won't show off the deck. I can't show off this deck yet, but I can show off, if I find it, I can show off a Stellar Quackle. I always say I will have one deck and only one deck that I will use the serialized Stellars in. It used to be none, but between Dan and then Tim that you guys have saw comment on here, I've been more inclined to use Stellas, but just in one deck and one deck alone. Carries. Which this deck now, I won't reveal what's in it or what it is, but there's only 4 or 5 cards, and maybe 4 cards total in that deck that aren't hollow, and that's only because they haven't been released as hollows yet. Which I'll say one of them is the Stadium. So that was one thing I was kind of hoping for with this go around, that he would do the Stadiums as hollows, but. So the full art Stellas, I will not buy them. I'll tell you straight up right now. Average price is $2,000. I'm not doing that. There's no way. I will be divorced in a heartbeat if I even attempt doing something like that. So no, the full arts sadly will stay out of reach. The only way I can justifiably say buying a full art is with my work, I get quarterly bonuses. So if I get promoted to, because I'm an assistant manager right now, so if I get promoted to department manager, my quarterly bonuses skyrocket. So at that point, there could be an argument for setting money aside to buy those. But no, as of right now, the only way you'll see me have a full art Stella is if I personally pull it. So we did get lucky. We have 2 of them so far. But yeah. Now, part of me does want to get more of the older Shattered Stars and try to pursue those. But at the same time, I made a poll, I think it was a few weeks ago, that talked about should I get Wind or Lunar if I was going to hunt for full art. Doing it that way, in my opinion, would be more justifiable. Because again, I resell the cards. You know what I mean? So at least I would get some kind of money back. And Full Tempest. But yeah, full arts will stay out of reach. If there was a full art I would go after right now, it would probably be the Drekking. And I've talked to Caleb about buying his before. But that's not something that's going to be feasible for a while. So this is the second box in a row that we did not get any duplicates for the hollows, which is pretty slick. And I already tossed it. I put it on top, but we did get the Lycanroc, the hollow Lycanroc with this box. So last box. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's put some more cards away, shall we? Make the cleanup easier after. Anyone who's been here for the whole time, appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it is a slightly later stream than I'm used to. And it won't go on too much longer. We just got this one last box. And then to reveal the full art box toppers. See if we pull the Stellar. The lock is a sick card. A buddy of mine has it. And when we did a LGS event, I actually got to see it and hold it and everything. It is a sick card. The Stratamoth, ironically, is the card that I wanted to get next. Because I did pull the Sonic Core, part of me wants to invest in Shattered Stars Wind and try to pull that. But undecided right now. Undecided. Especially with Kickstarter and stuff. So that's the problem. Like Kickstarter is going to be coming out at the end of the month, and Shattered Stars. So both of those are going to be a hit. So I actually had somebody reach out to me earlier with a stellar that I did not have, and wanted to give me first crack at it, and I can't. It's not feasible at the moment. As I pull boxes, but yeah, some of this stuff was already in the works. So we got ourselves Vipyro, Nimbug, Volcanic Forge, Drops, Sorlet, Quackle, Cinder, Globby, Thunderstorm, Foul Cane. Because the Stratomoth, how many's been pulled right now? Is it 4 or 5? I know Dan's got one of them. Vipyro, and he did not pull it, I don't believe. I think he traded for it. Volcanic Forge, Nimbug, and Pump, Earth Scout. We got Wormite, Waspire, Blazerus, Titan Stalk, Spinosect. Which Dan kind of revealed it slightly. That third Humbust he got was from me. Only 5 been pulled so far? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. Like a couple people I talk to regularly already knew. I did tell them. And I wasn't, Dan revealed the comments, so but yeah, that Humbust was from yours truly. It'll be interesting to see what I get in the trade. I'm excited. So as soon as that comes in, I will probably stream that box opening. Taratless, Rataya, because if you guys haven't traded with Dan before, Dan hooks you up with prototype stuff. So Drops Elite, Volcanic Forge, Mount Olympus, Rataya, Barabog, Sacrosaur, Griffuse, and two Equalinks. I know because he never posts on Marketplace. He did make a post on Marketplace. He's looking for another Stellar Spectaris. So I highly recommend if anyone does have a Stellar Spectaris, I don't know why I said Hall. If anyone does have one and is willing to trade it to Dan, please do. And let me just tell you, it is well worth it. Yeah, ironic about the Lockagon though is my buddy pulled it and then sold it to another buddy of mine. So I've known that one particular number. I have known both owners of that card. Ivory, Javelantis, another Equalinks. Getting heavy on the Equalinks today. All right, Leviathan. Oh, I saw that one. I shouldn't have saw that. Leviathan. We got ourselves Elichick, P-Gust, Atlantis, Necruff, Ignector, Carrion, Chrysor, Saracoon, Stratomoth. Ironically, Claw, you and I are talking about Stratomoth, and there it is. Did he? Good for him. Like I said, dude, he hooks you up. Lycaris, Island, Helios, Necruff, Ursmog, Romagem, Sacrosaur, Barabog, Titanostalk, Racerus. So the one thing that Dan does, I've noticed with his trades, from a trade I've done with him personally and trades I've seen other people do, so he refuses to exchange money, which I 100% agree with. He is the creator of the game. The second he puts monetary value toward a certain card, it's game over at that point. He has been amazing when it comes to not putting his input on pricing. Obviously, pricing for the packs themselves and the booster boxes. I shouldn't have to say that, but obviously he needs to make those prices. But the individual cards, I'm very happy that he has not put his 2 cents in. So the way he does his trades is he'll trade you stuff that you could sell and make some money off of, like the prototype booster packs. He's been known to give some of those out to people during trades. You can sell that for $150, $200. You know what I mean? So just kind of think about it that way. If you ever do a trade with him, he's not going to buy anything from you, but he will give you stuff that you could potentially make some money on. Which me personally, I opened those prototype booster packs last week on stream, so that was really kind of fun. And to see like the different effects they have versus now. But I did say I gotta check with someone. But if I am ever in line to play Dan for his Divine Rune, I 100% want to bring prototype cards and try to get away with that. I traded with him. I was so excited. I got prototype box plus a bunch of scrap cards. So that's actually kind of slick. You got an empty box, and then if you can get up to 36 prototype packs, boom, bat into a second hollow Lycanroc. It is very windy in here today. Yeah, even opening one of those, like I would love to open a prototype box, but that's never gonna happen unless it's gifted. Which, again, on average, that thing's selling 5 to 10 grand. Yeah, that's not getting gifted to anybody. Racerus. Yeah, I keep looking at the box toppers. I'm like, I'm really hoping there's a stellar in there. Because there was that one guy that pulled, what, 2 Volt Tempest out of 2 boxes? Like back-to-back boxes, which is nuts to think about. Because to this day, like, we don't know how many, like, say, first edition, we have no idea how many boxes were made. So the fact that I think it's already 6 of them pulled and one guy pulled 2 of them back-to-back is completely insane. This is Circle the Sky. I mean, the fact that we're into the Kickstarter and part of the Kickstarter is giving away Frostfall and base set booster boxes. So, I mean, what are we going into a year, right? Of base set being out ish, about a year. And then there's still enough product to you're going to give away for the Kickstarter. And even the Stellars, I think on average, most of the first edition Stellars are 20 and under, right? That have been pulled so far. So that should really show you like how much there is still left out there. Carrion Chrysler, Saracoon, Falcane. Even the Kickstarter, for instance, Kickstarter Stellars. On average, those are only about 50 so far. Alright, Zaptor, Crack Kid, Veritaqua, Quackle, Ampump, Tiflint, Chrysor, Carrion, Peliquarius, Ifaros. Yeah, I know, same. Which we'll find out now. I do have one right here that we'll have to look at shortly. But I don't know. It really just depends on how many boxes. I would love to know how many boxes of Frostfall they produced, so we can know the odds of actually finding that full art. Amphiorix. Or you never know. I mean, we might pull it right here. We might be the first one to pull it. Which, if that's the case, it's going to be freaking nuts. Lycanroc, Veritaqua, Quackle, Sorlet. That's weird. Mount Olympus, Earthquake, Scythe, Spinamp into another Pandasine. Pandasine. Alright, we got ourselves a Terratlas, Mount Olympus, Karen's Oboe, Clovey, Earth Scout, Trataya, Necklace, Shield, Scavengem, another Aepharos. Another Aepharos. Yeah, that is going to be when the Kickstarter booster boxes do get sent out in March. Or the boxes you get with your Kickstarter. There's a Sonic Core. That's going to be a crazy few days. That might be one that we do a marathon stream on. And then the boot. So I don't know if you guys saw, they were talking about doing X out of 99 Stellars in the Kickstarter pack. And a lot of people were pissed at that, which I get it. Because not everyone's going to open those right away, or you're only getting up to, what, 5 or 6 at the very most. So it was Night Venom. I'm glad they did change their mind, so everyone will get a Stellar Night Venom now. But I do think I'm only going to open maybe 3 of those. 3 of the packs just to get the full playset of each one. Especially the full art after of it. And then also you'll get the Tsunami and Eruption and Earthquakes as well. I'm sure we'll see a Resting on Your Laurels come out too. It's too late. Oh, so he only wanted one more? It's weird. I'm surprised he didn't jump on that to get another one too, because he already has 3, doesn't he? Or did he only have 2 at this point? Maybe he only had 2. All right. Lycoris, Island, Helios, Necroth, Sluggo, Ursir, Galaxy, Lycavote, Griffuse, and a Volcane. But like you said though, if the guy falls through, then you know he still has a shot. Look at this. We're getting a lot of doubles back to back in these. Spinosect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're still expecting what, 5 more pulls, 5 more hits. So hopefully we get something. Something good would be nice. Okay, he only had 2. Okay. Yeah, that's the second stellar I traded him. No, yeah, that's the second stellar technically. So he does have a Bomber Ursa. I pulled 2 of them. I traded 1 with him, and then if you guys know the name Brandon Fearing, I don't know his official title with Elestrals, but I know he does a lot of the like Shad Star subscriptions. That's one of the things he looks at. I pulled 2 Stellar Bomber Ursas, and I traded 1 to each of them. So like my trade, I got 2 prototype booster packs, sorry, and then there's another one that's upside down, and then some non-arts and some prototype cards and stuff, and Glidesdale. Oh, 100%. Oh, you got a Viscerus too, or you mean the spec? All right, Lycoris, Sluggo, Tadpuff, Jolton, Folloy, Jolton, Tsunami, Thunderbolt, Sparkit, Pandason. The Panda sign. All right, Lycoris, Necroth, Helios, Island, Elechik, Smoltuga, Sparkit, Thunderbolt, Tsunami, and a Viscerus. That's 2 of the spec, yeah. What Draco? Oh, are you talking about the 2 solar, 1 fire one? So I won't say it. I do know one of the cards I might get in our trade, because he gave me like a list of 5 or 6 prototype cards that and asked which one I want. I'm sure I'll get something else. Which again, like I don't care what I get from him, because the fact that again, like, and this is the way I try to tell people, the fact that I get to trade with Maximilian Pegasus, I'm fine with it. And to know like one of the next times that he plays Mill, like I'm gonna get to see my my Humbust on screen. Leonite. It was not one that I pulled, so I felt okay trading it out. So yeah, you're talking about the 2 solar fire one. All right, Vipyro, Wormite, Smoltuga, Elechik, Pegas, Atlantis, Shield, Scav, Spine, and Altar. It's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get some more cards put away. That way future Chris has an easier time putting all this stuff away. All right. So again, another good box, and that's the 3rd box in a row that we did not get any dupes. Like that's kind of crazy for me. I don't think I've ever pulled a booster box that didn't have some kind of dupes in there. Shout out to Stratomov. All right, now the part that we all are looking forward to. Did your boy pull another full art stellar? Okay. First one is going to be, I guess we'll do it this way, actually. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it this way. That way we don't semi-reveal something else. All right, Stellar Cryo Scorch. Sadly, no. Voltempest number 1 and 2, and then we did get some spirits. Five different spirits. Lycoris is on our side today, apparently. Jesus. And then what? 2 of our full arts will win too, so that works out. That works out pretty good. That being said, I don't think I have much else for you guys today. Sadly, nothing else to open right now. I will need to try to get some more stuff in the house though, because that seems to be the best streams we have is when we're opening products. So you gotta get those watch hours out. So we're doing good toward that right now. So, that being said, guys, I do think we are gonna call it quits. Remember, within the next hour or so, Eclipse Moonglow will be streaming. So I please ask you guys to tune in. Support our boy. Hopefully he does pull a serialized stellar today, which would be awesome. It's even a full art. I think it was the Majesty was the one that he wanted. So, that being said, guys, my name is Stellar Christoph. If you guys need to pre-order Moonrise once it gets ready for pre-orders, please use my affiliate link in the description below. If you have not liked this stream yet, please like it. It always helps with the algorithm. And